Sorry that you got cheated on.
It's all right. Been a couple times. You know, I feel like no
Really?
matter how bad of a bitch you are, sometimes niggas will cheat. That's what I'm saying. Everything happens for a reason. I don't wish that on anybody, and, you know.
They're calling me like, hey, please, are you alone? I need to speak to you. I said, well, like, oh, somebody wants to meet you, please. I'm like, who? He's like, Burna has been disturbing him.
Oh, wow.
Blah, blah, blah. Long.
Yeah.
When I got home that day, I left them again, went home.
Yeah.
Amma started calling me that, Burna came to Manny's house. He's saying she should call me. Me, I didn't know. I swiped. I saw the message. I didn't pick up her call.
Burna Boy is out here making a complete mockery of Chloe Bailey after playing her like a game he never intended to finish. And if that wasn't messy enough, his alleged side chick is now stirring the pot even more, dragging Chloe into the chaos like she was the one who did something wrong. Now, let's be real, Burna Boy's reputation for shady moves ain't exactly a secret. We've seen him pull this kind of stunt before, but this time, oh, he's cranking the disrespect dial all the way up. What started off as a picture-perfect romance, Burna and Chloe all wrapped up in love, whispering, "I love you," like it was written in the stars, has now turned into a full-blown disaster.
Love you.
And guess what? The so-called side chick ain't holding back. She's out here spilling every last drop of tea, exposing how she was right there with Burna at the same time he was with Chloe. The level of humiliation? Through the roof. And instead of doing what most people do when they get caught up in a scandal, at least attempting some kind of damage control, Burna said, "Nah, I'm out." Instead of staying to clear things up, he vanished, jetting off to Kenya like his relationship wasn't currently going up in flames. Sir, your love life is in shambles, and you're out here catching flights instead of accountability? The audacity. But let's be honest for a sec. This ain't the first time Burna's been wrapped up in cheating rumors. It's starting to look like a signature move at this point. Chloe should have seen those red flags waving from a mile away. But if you think this was bad, oh, just wait, because it gets even messier. Enter Burna's alleged side chick, Sofia Begbuigik, and trust, she did not come to play. She just took this scandal to a whole new level, and the internet is eating it up. A leaked phone conversation between her and a friend has gone viral, and the tea she spilled? Scorching.
This was after like 3 months.
Yeah.
That Manny told him I'm trying to buy a Lambo truck. I should have just said that to him. That he would have gotten it for me. How much is a Lambo truck?
Sophia didn't just hint at something shady. She came right out and said it. She claims she was getting real up close and personal with Burna while he was parading around with Chloe like they were couple goals. And here's the kicker. Burna wasn't just leading her on, he was out here selling dreams. Sophia says he promised to buy her a whole Lamborghini. Yes, a Lambo, only to ghost her when it was time to make good on his word. And here's where it gets downright humiliating for Chloe. While Burna was allegedly promising his side chick a supercar, the best he could do for Chloe? A watch. And not just any watch, an Audemars Piguet. Sure, it's a luxury timepiece, but let's be real. Compared to a whole Lamborghini, it's giving side chick energy. Like, imagine being in a full-blown relationship with someone, thinking you're the one, only to find out they're out here offering Lambos to another woman while you're left with a watch. I'd be sick! And it doesn't stop there! In the leaked convo, Sophia spills even more, claiming she gave Burna her time and energy, and he went all out just to get close to her. She says Burna pulled up in Reginald, his flashy car, to impress her.
I went to Burial after the party. Burna started telling me that let's go home. I said I'm not going home.
And when he flew Chloe out to Lagos for the second time, Sophia says she was still in the picture. She even claims she was out partying with Burna and his crew like nothing was wrong, like it was normal for him to be balancing both women at the same time. So not only was Burna allegedly playing both sides, but his whole crew was in on the mess, making this situation beyond messy. The level of disrespect? Through the roof. So here's where it gets even messier. Enter Amma, who just so happens to be dating Burna Boy's best friend, Manny. That means she's deep in the circle, and word on the street is She was the main one pushing Sophia to get involved with Burna in the first place. Let that sink in. Not only did Burna allegedly play Sophia, but her own friend practically set her up for disaster. That's betrayal on a whole new level. But hold up, because it gets even shadier. Sophia and her crew actually believe that Amma is the reason things fell apart between her and Burna.
He's not meet Burna through Amma because he wants, obviously, I knew that he wanted to make money. So he wants to say, when Burna will come and then Burna will spend money. And I said, okay, no problem, that's fine.
Behind the scenes, there was some serious drama brewing, and Sophia feels like Amma had a hand in wrecking whatever situationship she thought she had with Burna. But the ultimate slap in the face! Amma had the nerve to show up at an event that Burna Boy himself threw for Chloe Bailey. And as if that wasn't humiliating enough, guess who was responsible for decorating the whole thing? Sophia's own sister. Like, the levels of betrayal in this situation are off the charts. It's all one big, messy, backstabbing circus. And of course, Sophia wasn't just hurt. She was livid, feeling used, played, and completely disrespected. And to make matters worse, the internet had zero sympathy for her. People were roasting her left and right, dropping comments like, "You gave your cat away for an imaginary Lamborghini? Gots to be more careful." Brutal. The internet stays undefeated when it comes to dragging people. So, with the embarrassment stacking up by the second, Sophia clearly decided she wasn't about to take this L alone. Oh no, she made sure to drag Chloe into it, spilling every last secret. Now, it's chaos everywhere. Let me tell you, Chloe Bailey was not about to sit back and take this nonsense. The moment things started getting too messy, she made it very clear that she was done. Our inside sources, they're saying Chloe has officially hit that button. Yup, she's unfollowed Burna Boy on all platforms. And you know what that means. When a woman starts unfollowing, it's a wrap. She is fed up. And honestly, who could blame her? But she's been handling it with class, keeping it cute, but making sure everyone knows where she stands. Now, the internet already cracking jokes. Some folks are out here predicting Burna's next move, saying he might try to win Chloe back with the same thing he allegedly promised Sophia. A Lambo. One person even said, "Watch Burna buy that Lambo for Chloe as an apology gift." And honestly, would anyone be surprised? That man lives for grand gestures, like a flashy present is gonna erase all this drama. But let's be real, Chloe is not the one to fall for that. If you've been paying attention, then you already know. She has made her stance on cheating very clear. She's spoken on it before, and she does not play when it comes to infidelity. And the way she's been carrying herself through all this mess? That's a woman standing on business. And let's not forget, hitting that unfollow button? That's not just social media. That's a statement. If you've been keeping up with her energy lately, it's giving "I'm done." Chloe's been through situations like this before. She's been open about dealing with heartbreak, being played, and getting cheated on more than once. And every single time, she's kept the same energy. She doesn't fold, she walks away. And right now, that's exactly what she's doing. The moment a man steps out, Chloe steps away. No warnings, no second chances, no back and forth. She's the type of woman who always catches the signs. And trust, she said before, she notices everything. From shady behavior to the little clues men think they're slick enough to hide. And when she picks up on them, she doesn't argue. She doesn't beg. She waits until there's no way they can deny it. Chloe is not the type to get gaslit or manipulated. And let's be real, Burna played himself. The kind of woman he had, he fumbled bad. Chloe's been vocal about how she moves when cheating is involved, and it's simple. Once you cross that line, you're done. And clearly, Burna didn't take her seriously. Until now, when the entire world is watching the fallout. And the timing couldn't be worse. Burna was just out here publicly flaunting Chloe, flying her out to Nigeria, showing her off like she was his prize, only to turn around and get caught up with Sophia? The disrespect is on another level. But let's not forget, Chloe knows how to turn pain into power. She said it herself. The glow up after a breakup is always worth it. And if you've been keeping up with her lately, whew, she's been glowing up harder than ever. That's a woman who's done with the drama, moving on, and stepping into her next chapter. And if Burna really thinks a flashy gift is gonna fix all this, baby, he's got another thing coming. Oh, but wait, it gets even spicier. Because this whole Burna and Chloe situation, it's coming just 2 months after Burna Boy was caught getting cozy with another woman. A whole mystery lady. Burna was out here, hand in hand with this woman, looking real comfortable, and the timing, suspicious as hell. And guess what? This so-called mystery woman showed up right after Gunna landed in Lagos. Yes, Gunna! And if you've been keeping up, then you already know. There's history between him and Chloe. Let's rewind for a second. Back in 2021, Gunna and Chloe had the internet buzzing with dating rumors. They were spotted at games together, getting all flirty, and Chloe even admitted she wrote a whole song about him. The vibe? Definitely something was going on. But now, fast forward to 2024, Gunna pulls up in Lagos, and suddenly, Burna's out here holding hands with some random woman? Whew! The math is mathing a little too well, and trust, the streets are talking. Some folks are already speculating that Gunna might have had something to do with Burna stepping out with this mystery woman. I mean, is it really impossible? The timing is just too convenient. This whole situation is already a mess, but when you throw Gunna into the mix, it's giving love triangle energy. Or at this point, a whole love square. Ha ha! Let's just be real. If Burna was already out here stepping out with another woman while he was supposed to be all booed up with Chloe, then it's no wonder she hit that unfollow button with the quickness. No hesitation, no second chances, just done. But of course, you know Burna Boy couldn't let this whole scandal unfold without adding a little petty to the mix. Because what's a cheating controversy without some cryptic social media post, right? Instead of addressing any of the mess directly, Burna did what he does best. He hopped on Instagram and dropped a musical response. And woo! The shade was real! Burna posted a clip of himself singing about someone forgetting that he was about to buy them a Lambo. Like that was supposed to be the flex of the century. So instead of clearing the air like a grown man, he decided to turn his mess into a song. I mean, at this point, when you're caught up in this much drama, all you can do is make music out of it, right? Classic Burna behavior. But let's be honest, this little IG stunt clearly aimed at Sophia. It's like he needed to clown her one last time before officially washing his hands of the situation. And what makes it even messier? Instead of apologizing for any of the chaos he caused, not just to Sophia, but Chloe too, Burna is out here singing about the very promise he never kept. The audacity is off the charts. And y'all, let's not act shocked, because this ain't even the first time Burna's been accused of cheating. At this point, it's looking like his signature move. Before Chloe, before Sophia, there was Stefflon Don. And that situation? Whew, it was extra messy too. Let's rewind to when Burna Boy and Stefflon Don were the high-profile couple. They had the internet in a chokehold, giving us major couple goals. Or so we thought. Because behind the scenes, drama was brewing. Enter Joe Pearl, the other woman. And when I tell you she didn't hold back, she spilled everything. Joe claimed that she and Burna had been secretly involved for 2 whole years, meaning their little situation allegedly overlapped with his relationship with Stefflon. And trust, sis wasn't about to stay quiet about it. She took to Instagram and laid it all out. She revealed how Burna slid into her DMs, and at first, she wasn't even thinking about entertaining it. But after some convincing from her friends, she finally replied. And from there, it was nonstop talking, texting, vibing. Then came the moment Burna invited her to his pop-up show in the UK, and when they finally met in person, according to Joe, it was love at first sight. She said Burna was sweet, attentive, and made her feel like she was the one. Sound familiar? Because, whoo, this playbook is looking real well used. And y'all, it didn't stop there. Because according to Joe, she wasn't just a fling. She basically moved in with Burna at his London home. They were spending all their time together. She was following him everywhere. And, get this, Burna was out here telling her she was going to be his wifey. Not only that, but he even promised they'd have twins. Like, sir, you be laying it on a little too thick. But then, things got extra weird. Burna went back to Nigeria for his Christmas schedule, and suddenly, Joe said the communication started slipping. And when she confronted him, he hit her with the classic, "I'm in the hospital" excuse. Now, let's connect the dots here. Because at this point, Burna's pattern is crystal clear. He sweet-talks these women, makes them feel special, promises them the world, then, boom, he ghosts them, moves on to someone else, and leaves them out here looking crazy. And what just went down with Chloe and Sophia? It's giving the exact same energy as what happened with Stefflon Don and Joe Pearl. Same script, different cast. At this point, people are straight up saying Burna's real talent ain't even music. It's running the same game on different women. And the worst part? He knows they'll eventually find out. And he does it anyway. And then, right around 2023, Burna drops his single, Taliban's 2. Like, you can't make this stuff up. And whew, this whole situation? It had some real-life consequences. Because in Burna's track, he casually dropped a line about buying Jada Kingdom a Birkin bag. And y'all know, a Birkin ain't just any bag, that's a you special type of gift. So of course, the internet went full detective mode. Next thing you know, fans were out here piecing clues together like it was an episode of CSI. And what did they find? Oh, plenty. Jada wasn't just spotted with Burna once or twice. She was seen hanging out with him in multiple cities. And the cherry on top? She was caught rocking one of his chains on social media. And let's be real, that's basically the celebrity version of wearing a dude's hoodie. We all know what that means. Naturally, this immediately set off the Stefflon Don alarms. Because at this point, things between Stefflon and Burna were already rocky. And then the whole Jada situation? Yeah, that just sent everything into full-blown mess mode. The tension got so bad that Stefflon even seemed to call Jada out in her track, Data Dat. Now, she didn't name names, but the shade was so clear that everybody caught it. Like, sis did not hold back. And when you step back and look at the big picture, it's obvious. Burna's love life has been an emotional roller coaster from the jump. From Stefflon Don and Joe Pearl to Chloe Sophia, and now Jada. It's like this man lives in the headlines. The drama just never stops. All right, y'all. I need to hear your thoughts. Should Chloe have seen this coming with all the red flags from Burna's past? And why does Burna keep getting away with this same playbook over and over again? Plus, do you think he's really about to pull out that Lambo to try and win Chloe back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this one is wild. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and turn on those notifications, because trust me, this drama, it's far from over. See y'all in the next one. Stay tuned.